10 indisputable signs you're destined for wealth. Have you ever encountered someone who appeared like they were meant to have a life full of money and success? If you weren't born into a wealthy family or don't have a big inheritance waiting for you, it's likely that you'll need to work to become rich. However, there are individuals who possess qualities associated with the wealthy. By recognizing these signs, you can use them to speed up your journey to making money. Before we discuss the 10 signs that suggest you're destined for wealth, keep in mind this important quote. Being born into poverty is not your fault, but staying poor is. Now, here are the 10 indisputable signs you're destined for wealth. Sign number 1. You have good luck by nature. You've probably met people in your life who seem to have a special talent for making everything they touch turn into success, almost like they have a magical power. When they start a business, it thrives, while others would struggle to make it work. These folks also seem to stumble upon great opportunities effortlessly. For instance, striking up a casual conversation at a coffee shop might lead them to their dream job or investors for their new startup. It feels like they're always in the right place at the right time. If you're not one of those lucky individuals, don't worry, you can make some changes. What I mean is, most successful people actually create their own luck. They expect good things to happen and put themselves in situations where luck is more likely to find them. The truth is, luck may seem uncontrollable, but in reality, you can influence it through hard work and preparation. Think about your fortunate friend who meets the perfect business contact at a coffee shop. Maybe they knew that this coffee shop was a hotspot for savvy business leaders. By putting years of effort into their startup, they made it attractive to potential investors. In short, lucky people prepare for success, and when the opportunity they've been waiting for finally comes along, they're ready to seize it. Sign number 2. You have a strong belief in not giving up. I understand how it feels to experience failure. It can be very tempting to give up on a challenging task and move on to something else. Many motivational speakers advise people to not give up and stay committed to their current journey. While this advice might seem unnecessary at times, these speakers are actually correct. People who stick with their tasks until the end often become the true winners in life because perseverance is one of the toughest things to do. Let me illustrate this with an example. Imagine you have an idea for a game-changing app while you're in your second year of college. You've heard stories of successful entrepreneurs who dropped out of school to pursue their big ideas, and you decide to do the same. You drop out despite your parents threatening you to cut you off and disown you because building this app is your dream. You work tirelessly with a friend for 6 months to make the app a reality. After those 6 months, you present the app to potential investors, but no one is interested. This can be frustrating, and you keep trying to pitch your idea to more people to secure funding, but you still face rejection. Eventually, your partner quits and goes back to school to continue their studies. Now you're left with no money, no business partner, and no parental support. You face a difficult decision. Do you give up on your dream and return to school like your friend, or do you keep trying? This is a challenging situation because everyone you ask may advise you to follow the path of your friend and go back to school. However, this is the moment where true winners are made. Whether it takes a week, a month, or even 5 years, you could eventually catch a lucky break and become the founder of a major mobile application like Instagram or Twitter. Sign number 3. You can see the big picture. You can assess someone's potential for success by understanding their vision. The larger the vision, the more ambitious the goals, especially when those goals are related to financial success. It means achieving a level of wealth that exceeds your initial expectations. Unfortunately, many people hold back from dreaming big due to fear. They may fear that their dreams are too grand or that they lack the necessary qualities to become what they aspire to be. However, an interesting aspect of life is that those who dare to dream big are often the ones who achieve the most significant success. Take Henry Ford for instance. He was a visionary of his time and famously said, "If I had asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses." Ford had a grander vision for transportation than most people, which led him to create the first line of motor vehicles accessible to the middle-class citizen of his era. It all began with a dream, and without that vision, he wouldn't have established Ford Motors. If you lack a clear vision or genuine belief in your ability to achieve your set goals, then achieving great wealth may remain elusive. Wealthy individuals use their vision to guide their actions. By consistently executing these actions day by day, they see their vision come to life, reaping the rewards it brings. Sign number 4. You're comfortable with taking big risks. You've probably heard the saying, "No risk, no reward," and it holds true for many of the world's most successful entrepreneurs. They took risks to attain the success they desired, but these risks weren't hasty, they were calculated. In the realm of business and investments, taking risks is a daily necessity. The fear of taking risks can paralyze many individuals, keeping them in the same financial position throughout their lives. These are the people who seek the most secure jobs possible and keep all their money in savings accounts. They're too apprehensive to explore opportunities to increase their income, like starting a business or investing in the stock market. Ironically, avoiding risks can be the riskiest move of all because in life, nothing comes without some level of risk. Relying solely on job security might mean you don't develop new skills and eventually face job loss when your skills become outdated. Likewise, leaving your money in a savings account thinking it will keep your money safe can actually lead to your money losing value over time due to inflation. In short, a strong indicator that you have the potential to become wealthy is your ability to assess and rationalize the risks you take. By strategically managing these risks, you can achieve even better returns and financial success. Sign number 5. You really want to learn and know more. When you're opening to learning new things, your potential for success knows no limits. People often say that knowledge is like having superpowers because it lets you make choices that can take your life in any direction you want. This idea has been proven time and time again. Think about Elon Musk, for instance. He became a billionaire on the internet, but then decided to completely change the aerospace industry. Even though he didn't know much about it and had little experience, he was eager to learn that he dived into textbooks and, after several years, started sending rockets into space. Warren Buffett, often called the Oracle of Omaha, used to read hundreds of pages every day even after he became a millionaire. These examples show that almost everyone who has achieved success in today's world did so by embracing their desire to learn and using what they learned to reach their goals. Sign number 6. You can concentrate very well. In today's world, to be successful, you need to have deep knowledge and expertise. It's like getting water from a well. Instead of digging wide, you should dig deep. If you can focus intensely on one thing, you'll enjoy the benefits it offers. Unfortunately, many people lack this focus and constantly chase new opportunities. This behavior is often called shiny object syndrome. It's when people are drawn to new business ideas, tools, or goals instead of staying focused on what they're doing. This is especially common in our digital age. For example, on the internet, there are numerous ways to make money, each promising different daily, weekly, and monthly earnings. However, when people don't see immediate results like others, they lose motivation and look for new opportunities to get rich quick. The right approach is to find something you love and excel at naturally. Then, figure out how to make money from it. Become an expert in that field by learning all you can and stick with it. Once you discover your purpose and stay committed to it, you'll become unstoppable. Sign number 7. You realize the importance of your connections. The people you spend time with have a big impact on your life's outcome. When it comes to the people you encounter, there are two types. Those who mock your ambitions and call your goals unrealistic, which can harm your self-esteem, and those who are interested in your growth and eager to hear your ideas. The latter group supports your goals with their knowledge and energy, providing a moral boost when needed. You're likely to bounce ideas off them, leading to more significant benefits. In summary, positive relationships have a significant role in determining your level of success. If you understand the value of your network, you have a good chance of achieving wealth in the future. Sign number 8. You can effectively promote your thoughts and concepts. One of the most crucial skills in business is sales, and mastering the skill can lead to significant wealth. Some people have a natural talent for selling, whether it's a product, service, idea, or cause. However, not everyone can naturally convey the value of something. Think of a developer who has created a groundbreaking mobile app but struggles to pitch it to investors, or an artist who's afraid to share their work due to the fear of criticism. Even in a career context, not speaking up with great ideas can mean the difference between getting a promotion and staying in the same role throughout your career. The truth is that those who can effectively communicate their content, thoughts, and ideas are the ones who create opportunities to succeed and, more importantly, become wealthy. Sign number 9. You tend to be generous. The principle of "give and it shall be given unto you" is one of the most powerful laws in the world. Those who give freely tend to become wealthy. It's just the way the world operates. Consider this for a moment. Why do people who save often seem to become poorer, while those who invest in causes always find a way to have more money to give? It's simple. The law of karma favors their financial well-being. When you do good, you receive good in return. This law of karma also works in the opposite direction. The less you give, the less you have. While you can't give away everything you have, giving sensibly is crucial because it enables you to support the dreams and goals of others and remain grateful for the blessings you've received during your own pursuit of financial success. Sign number 10. You're open to trying out new things. People who venture into new territory are individuals with vision. They may appear as unconventional or even crazy to the general public, but being different is not necessarily a negative thing. In fact, as Mark Twain famously said, whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. When you take actions that others are not willing to, you often achieve above-average results. Consider the great innovators throughout history. They all shared a common trait. They were bold enough to explore new ideas and depart from the norm. They had the resilience to ignore the critics on their journey to success. Take the Wright brothers, for instance, who were willing to test the possibilities of flight. Through their pioneering efforts, they revolutionized the aviation industry, enabling millions of passengers to travel almost effortlessly today. In conclusion, the signs mentioned earlier are straightforward indicators, and if you exhibit any of them, you're on the path to financial success. Now, all that's left to do is put in the hard work.